Throw left side complete. That's Cook. No gain on the play. And it'll be second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
So from the 26-yard line, here's a second down and 9. To the air, Allen. Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
First down, Ravens.
Jackson now. A check down here for Henry. And I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The fumble on first down now. Here's second down. Now it's Jackson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Jackson. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing is Jackson. Forced out to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Well, you know, paramount for this defense is trying to keep Lamar Jackson somewhat contained when he tries to run. They did a pretty good job of it there.
And you know it's so difficult for every defense that has to prepare for Lamar Jackson? You have to think and play at the same time. And I know that sounds like something you're supposed to do, but when you have to think about your assignments against him, it often slows down your feet. You don't move as fast. You've got to be prepared for this guy every step of the way and then try to match his athleticism.
This will go to Henry out wide. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 23.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Here's Jackson. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
Third and 9 here. Jackson. Touchdown! Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Oh, he's hit, he lost the football, put it on the carpet. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Now it's Jackson. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 9.
No, we change it.
This time Jackson will throw it. He dumps it off for Henry. So nothing doing there. And that's going to bring up the 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Ravens.
Again, Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked up by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 1-yard line.
In his own end zone, it's Allen. Looking left side of he's got a man. That's Cook. And he'll get this up to right around the 8-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. Allen. Over the middle, and there's a diamond catch. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Got an open man, it's Josh Palmer. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Decided to hit it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. Call it a gain of a yard. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Allen going to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen going to go on 4th down. And he is caught. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
1st and 10
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line.
14 yards. And the Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Here's Allen. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Elijah Moore from 17 yards out. And the Bills go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone. And that means they'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. They go play action with Jackson. takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
A first down carry for Henry. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Ed Oliver that time the one to get in there and bring him down.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They're going to look to throw. They're going to find the open man. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Zay Flowers, 40 yards. And the Ravens will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find...
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
After the interception, here's Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Go ahead. No. Hey, report.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
And they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
59-yard attempt.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Some more offense at the line set to get going. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I think the message was too drastic. I think at the half point that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Henry up the middle. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1. Here's Cook again. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Allen now looks to throw. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it,
touchdown. Isaiah Likely, 59 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Allen. Allen diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Allen and Knox teaming up there for Buffalo 1st down.
That's good for Bills. 1st down.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And got his man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 34. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead.
First and 10 at the
It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Here's Allen to throw it. And this one's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
To the air, Allen. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught inside the 5. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And again, it's Allen. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Keon Coleman, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bills have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Inside handoff, Henry.
And taken down just shy of the 40.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Sends it to Anders, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 44-yard line. Now it's Jackson.
They're looking deep here for Flowers. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Bills will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. That's taken in by Palmer. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their time. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. One final try here for Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. On his loop for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play here for Buffalo. And even 40 yards. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
That's another Bills first down.
Throwing now is Allen. Steps away to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick six. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
On play action, Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Henry again on second down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
Brings up 4th down.
4th down, here's Jackson. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
It's a gain of 3. And the Raven first down.
From the gun, it's Jackson. We're looking deep here for Flowers. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Luke now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Bills 14.
He's still trash.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
And they are going to have a long field ahead as he is picked up.